20th time, Patty. I think it's swell.
But what do you really think?
Patty, will you cut it out?
I've just decided. It's going straight into my closet. I'm not even going to inflict it on my poor family.
Okay, Rembrandt, I'll see you tomorrow.
Rich,
Yeah?
what do you really, really think?
It's terrific, will ya?
Oh, hi, honey. Hi, Mom. How was school today?
Oh, great.
Say, what do you got there?
Nothing.
Daddy, what are you smuggling into the house?
Well, something I painted in art class today.
A painting? Well, let's have a look.
Nah, you wouldn't be interested.
Of course I would. Let's see.
Okay. Now, Mom, if you absolutely hate, loathe, and despise it, and you will, you don't have to say it's wonderful.
Patty, it isn't as though I were expecting a genuine Picasso.
Oh, what?
Oh, I think it's charming. I really do.
It's in a style they call op art.
It certainly is.
That's a new school of painting.
Yes, I know.
Which I just flunked out of is what you're trying to say, isn't it?
Not for a moment. Here, let's take it into the living room where the light's better.
You really think you should?
Certainly. Imagine, we've got a painter in the family.
Meet Kathy, who lived most everywhere, from Zanzibar to Berkeley Square. But Patty's only seen the sights a girl can see from Brooklyn Heights. What a crazy pair! But they're cousins, identical cousins all the way. One pair of matching bookends, different as night and day.
Where Kathy adores a minuet,
The ballet russe and crepe Suzette. Our Patty loves to rock and roll, a hot dog makes her lose control. What a wild duet! Still they're cousins, identical cousins, and you'll find they laugh alike, they walk alike, at times they even talk alike. You can lose your mind when cousins are two of a kind.
It's, very interesting. It shows a great feeling for color and design.
You see? Kathy likes it, too.
Oh, I'll bet.
Who wouldn't? I defy anyone to look at this painting and not be impressed.
Hi, Mom. What's for dinner? Oh, brother, where'd you find that?
Ross, your sister painted this.
I believe it. Well, sis, can't win them all.
You see? Now, he's honest. Loathsome, but honest.
No offense, sis. I just don't happen to dig this modern jazz.
Obviously. You've got it upside down.
How can you tell?
Ross, go set the table.
Gladly.
I'll help you, Ross. Anything to get away from it, huh, Kathy?
Patty, will you please stop putting yourself down? Papa!
Hi, ladies.
Hi, honey. How'd it go today?
Oh, just the usual thing. Earthquake, war, shipwreck. What's new here?
Guess who painted a picture in art class?
Oh, you're not taking that up again.
No. Patty.
Oh, Patty.
Show it to your father, dear.
Well, it's really not very good.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Hey, how about that? Our little Patty might turn out to be another Vincent van Gogh. Oh.
You see? He said, oh, just the way you did.
Isn't it interesting, Martin?
Oh, it's fascinating. It's, I mean, it's really very, what is it?
It's called op art. Op is short for optical. You notice the way the design kind of follows you around the room?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's just no way of getting away from it. I mean, it's very striking.
Is that good?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I don't know anything about art, Patty, but I do know what I like. This isn't it. I said, and this is it. This is a first-rate job.
You're not just saying that?
Who, me? George Washington Lane, man known up and down Newspaper Row as Honest Abe.
Oh, boy, Papa, I'm glad you like it. You too, Mom. I mean, I know I'm no great shakes as a painter, but when I do something, I like it to turn out well.
And this painting did, Patty. It's just fine.
Yeah?
Oh, excellent.
It's splendid.
Brilliant.
Fabulous.
Magnificent.
It is?
Patty, it's not bad. I mean, honey, honestly, in its humble way, this is a real work of art.
Oh, boy. For that, I'll serve dinner and do all the dishes, too.
Well, my love, mission accomplished.
You don't think perhaps we laid it on too thick?
Impossible. Who was it who said, for the person receiving it, there's no such thing as excessive praise?
George Washington Lane.
Hail and farewell to you, fella.
Hail and farewell.
Oh, of course. Now that Patty's had her moment of triumph, she'll put that in the closet and forget about it. I'm speechless.
I thought it was the least I could do after you made such a fuss over it. Do you like the frame? I helped pick it out.
Oh, thank you, Kathy. That's very sweet of you.
And it was her idea to hang it over the mantel, too. Excuse me. You know, Papa, I was going to put it in your study, so every time you looked up from your typewriter, there it'd be. Would you rather have it in there?
Oh, no. I don't want to be selfish about it.
Well, good. I mean, this way the whole family can share it.
Hey, what's for breakfast? Skip it. I'm not hungry.
You're getting a little static from your son, the critic, who wouldn't know a work of art if somebody busted it over his head.
It means a lot to realize that day after day, this is going to be waiting for me when I come home from work.
Just think, Papa, even years and years from now, when I'm married and moved away, it'll still be hanging there.
That's a beautiful thought.
Patty, there's Cynthia. Oh, hi, Cynthia. We're over here.
Hi, Patty. Just a second. Louie, listen, about those 2 malteds I owe for.
80 cents.
Well, I still can't pay. But look, Louie. Here's a painting that I did in school.
That's a painting?
It's called Op Art. It's the latest thing. In the chic galleries, it's in.
In Louie's malt shop, it's out.
Louie, get in the swim. Listen, cancel the 80 cents and this is yours. You can hang it up on your wall.
Tell you what, you get that thing out of here, I'll not only cancel the 80 cents, I'll make you a free malted.
It's a deal.
Hi.
Hi.
What's with the painting?
My daddy told me to get it out of the house.
My dad told me to put mine in the attic. We don't even have an attic. Must be terrible to have parents who don't appreciate the finer things.
Get her. I suppose your parents flipped when they saw yours.
No, not exactly. They merely said it was brilliant, charming, magnificent, superb, and a great work of art. That's what they say. Next thing you know, it's attics, Phil. Depends on the caliber of the painter. My painting's hung over the mantel.
I don't believe it.
It's true. We put it up this morning.
This morning? That gave your folks all day to get rid of it.
Very funny. Okay. My painting is available for public viewing at any time.
Well, don't count on it, Patty. Your mother's probably using it right now to wrap up a fish.
If that's what we're having for supper, I'm having a hamburger.
No, it's not for supper. One of our neighbors brought it home from a fishing trip. I'm going to freeze it.
Speaking of dead fish, Mom, when are we going to get rid of that painting of Patty's?
Oh, Russ, I think you're being very unfair.
I'm being unfair. Do you remember yesterday when Billy Watson came over and he got that stomach ache and we thought it was the apple he was eating?
Yeah?
Well, it wasn't the apple that made him sick.
Will you stop exaggerating?
Well, you saw him. He took one look at the painting, blinked his eyes, fell down and fainted.
What about your homework?
Who can study with that nightmare in the house? Every time I think of that painting, my little body starts to quiver.
Ross, you know, I seem to remember last Christmas, you brought home a couple of ashtrays that you had made. And everybody in this house was very polite about it.
I'll make you a deal. You cover up Patty's painting with cigarette butts the way you did my ashtrays, and I'll be polite, too.
Well, I happen to think that it's a very interesting painting.
Tell me one thing you like about it, except for the fact that it can be used as a dartboard.
Ross, one more word about that painting, and we're going to hang it in your room.
I did...
I really think the paper should get behind this.
Well, I'll take the article home and I'll give you my notes on it tomorrow.
Good.
How about a cup of tea before you go, Mr. Blodgett?
Well, thanks. That'd be very nice. Well, as long as I'm waiting, I think I'll have a quick look at this.
Fine.
Okay, I give up. What is it?
Patty Lane original.
Original what?
Painting.
Oh, I see. A painting Patty painted, huh?
Yeah, in school. TJ, I want you to tell me honestly what you think of this.
Honestly?
Honestly. Remembering that you're Patty's godfather.
I love it.
TJ, I can't tell you how happy you just made me.
Happy?
Yes, because we have a tradition in this household. When a guest admires one of our possessions, he gets it.
No, Martin, really, you're too kind.
No, I want you to have it, TJ.
I couldn't. I know what it means to you.
No, TJ. If you knew what this meant to us, you'd take it.
I really do have to run now, Martin. I'll see you later.
What about your tea?
Forget it.
Were you trying to foist that off on TJ?
He wouldn't foist.
Darling, I'm afraid we're stuck with it.
There's a story in this morning's paper about a gang of art thieves. I wonder if they're available for odd jobs. Do you suppose Blodgett has changed his mind?
Dreamer. Darling, you remember Mrs. Marlowe?
Good afternoon, Mr. Lane. I just came by to fetch the rocker Natalie promised us for the church auction.
Oh, the rocker. I'll give you a hand with that now.
Thanks. Excuse us.
Oh, yes, surely. Interesting. Fascinating.
Be careful on the stairs, dear. Well, here it is.
Oh, thank you. My, that's interesting, Natalie. Is that something new?
Oh, yes. We just acquired it.
It's lovely.
It is. I mean, it is.
Very unusual.
Only one of its kind.
I'll bet it was very expensive.
No, the value is largely sentimental.
Every time we look at it, we choke up.
Oh, dear. Then I don't suppose you...
You don't suppose we'd what, Mrs. Marlowe?
No, I can't ask you.
Mrs. Marlowe, I beg you, ask.
I was wondering whether you would even consider donating it.
To your auction?
Martin.
It's yours.
You really mean you're willing to part with this treasure?
For a cause like this, why not?
What grand spirit.
Martin, would you help me find a tag for the rocker? Excuse us, please.
Oh, take your time. I'll just stand here and drink this in.
I wonder what else she's been drinking.
Martin, don't you think Patty might be upset if she came home and found her painting gone?
Well, not when she hears that Mrs. Marlowe fell in love with it and insisted on having it for the auction.
I know it's a compliment, Martin, but I think...
No buts. Somebody up there likes us.
Well, here we are, all set.
Oh, thank you. My car's outside.
Oh, I'll take it out for you.
And I'll bring the other donation.
Aren't you a pair of darling people to... Oh.
Patty will be so delighted.
Patty?
Oh, yeah, Patty painted this. And when I tell her that you just had to have it for your auction...
Yes, indeed.
After you, dear lady.
Bless you.
All right, girls, follow me. Patty, take my advice advice and send us home?
No, not until you get a look at where my painting is hung and I get a look at your faces while you're looking. Follow me, art lovers. As we enter the main room, you will notice an original Patty Lane titled...
You were saying, Patty?
Oh, don't feel bad.
That's an artist's life.
They wouldn't.
Of course not. It's probably on loan to the Museum of Art.
Oh, come on, Cynthia.
Thank you for letting us see your beautiful mantle. Come, girls.
Patty, dinner's ready.
Patty,
Yes, Papa?
I suppose you've noticed your picture is gone.
Picture? What picture?
The painting you did.
Oh, I'd forgotten all about it.
Darling, wait until you're here. Mrs. Marlowe stopped by to pick up something for the church auction, and she fell in love with it.
She did?
She did? I mean, she did?
Of course she did. Well, she was practically down on her hands and knees begging us to let her have it for the auction.
My painting?
Your painting. It's going to be auctioned at the bazaar.
And sold to the highest bidder.
Highest bidder? I'm dead. Why, Betty? There aren't gonna be any bids. It's just gonna sit there while people stare at it and make jokes, and I'll be so humiliated I want to die.
Well, sure, I can understand any girl wanting to join the French Foreign Legion. But why especially today?
Because tomorrow's the church bazaar when I become the laughingstock of Brooklyn Heights.
Patty, will you stop worrying about that picture of yours?
Richard, if I go to that auction and nobody bids for it, I'll just die of embarrassment.
Well, there's a simple solution, you know.
What's that?
Don't go to the auction.
That's what I love about you. You're so reassuring.
Oh, will you stop kicking up such a fuss? I can guarantee somebody will buy that picture.
But I've never been to an auction before.
Well, what's the difference? They just put things up for sale and you bid on them.
Yeah, but how?
Oh, lots of buyers have different signs. Some touch their nose, some wink, some wiggle their ears.
What should I do?
Don't take any chances. Raise your hand and yell.
How high should I go?
Well, as of right now, if you go any higher than $4.95, we're both gonna land in jail.
Martin, you're not serious. You want me to pass up a golf game just to buy Patty's painting?
I can't do it myself, TJ. It's got to be somebody outside the family.
And tomorrow was the day that I was going to break 120.
Hey, it's for Patty's morale. You always said she's just like your own daughter.
I wouldn't do it for my own daughter.
But Patty is your own godchild.
Okay, I'll do it.
TJ, you're the greatest. Thank you.
But you know, I just hate auctions. I get so carried away when the bidding gets hot.
Well, it won't. Don't worry. Not when you're the only one bidding.
Please, Louis, it's for Patty. You wouldn't want her feelings to be hurt.
No, I like Patty.
I promise I'll pay you whatever it costs to buy the painting.
Okay, I'll do it. But what do I want with the picture? I've already got a picture.
Okay, I'll friend fit at the auction. Well, what do you care about Patty?
Well, after all, she's my sister.
Well, that's what I said. What do you care about Patty?
Well, she's a dragon and all, but when the chips are down, I can't let the poor kid get hurt.
I once saw an auction in the movie. Ross, you realize that once the bidding starts, it can run into real heavy money?
You haven't seen Patty's painting.
Going, gone. Sold to Mrs. Hamill for $18.
Thank you very much.
I want to go home.
Steady, honey.
Now we have a very delightful example of modern art, painted by Miss Patty Lane and generously contributed for sale at this auction. Before the bidding starts, may I point out that this original, stimulating work of art is beautifully mounted in a beautiful frame that would be a desirable addition to any beautiful household.
Why is she making such a fuss about the frame?
Well, she's got to sell something.
Furthermore, may I suggest that since we are bidding on a work donated by the artist herself, may I urge you to bid with open hearts?
25 cents.
I hear 25 cents. 25 cents.
50 cents.
I hear 50 cents.
$1.
$1.
See, Patty, you thought nobody would bid on it.
$1. I paid more for the brush.
$1 is bid. $1. Do I hear more?
$1.50.
$2.
$2 is bid. $2.
$2.50.
$3.
$3. $3.
$5.
I hear $5.
Uncle TJ, what's he doing here?
Why, he saw the painting at the house. He adored it.
He couldn't wait to bid on it.
$5. Do I hear more?
$10.
What are you doing with my money?
Sorry, I got carried away.
$10.
15.
17.
$17.
19.
$20.
You nuts, Willie?
I'll split the cost with you.
$20 is bid. Do I hear more?
21.
What's the matter with you, Willie?
I can't help it. I'm very competitive.
$21 is bid.
$25.
30.
Oh, it's all right, Louis. Let him have it.
Not me. I know a bargain when I see one.
$30. That's incredible.
I know, it's a steal.
$50.
$50.
Forget it.
$50 is bid.
60.
65.
70.
80.
$80. $80.
$85.
Louis, please, you'll be sorry later.
85. 85.
$85. I'm sorry now.
85 once. 85 twice.
$100.
Going, gone. Congratulations, sir. It's yours.
You betcha.
TJ, I know you must really love my painting and never pay $100 for it.
$100? I paid $100?
$100 for an artist.
Oh, hi, hon.
Hi, Papa.
Patty?
Uncle TJ asked me to come by and sign my painting.
Isn't that sweet?
Oh, he's a great guy. Yeah, I'll show you his office.
I know where it is. I'll be right back. Excuse me.
She's just walking on air.
Oh, he's a prince, that TJ.
I wonder what he plans to do with that painting.
Well, I'm sure he'll think of something. Say, I'm just about finished here. Why don't you hang around for a while and I'll give you a ride home?
Good.
I can't wait to walk into our living room. Now.
Well, here's my patron, and he's got a surprise for you.
Surprise?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Martin, a little surprise.
Isn't he the greatest?
Martin, you know the old saying, one good turn deserves another. And now it's your turn to have and to hold.
What a crazy pair, but they're cousins, identical cousins, and you'll find they At times they even talk alike. You can lose your mind.